Hey guys, what's going on? What is going on? Street Trading here with another trade lesson video for everybody looking at a 15-minute chart of TDC, Teradata Corporation Technology Sector. Let's get right into it. So, what are we looking at here? Obviously, you can see on a technical standpoint, there's some pretty decent price action in towards the end of April. You'll have this obviously pretty significant gap up. And then just nice slow fade filling that gap. Probably long-term holders, hopefully you start paying yourself over here because you just literally filled that gap and pretty much gave back everything that you had gained down here. So going into obviously pre-market, yesterday they posted, well, obviously they put out earnings, and earnings, they beat on the EPS beat, the rev beat, but it was minimal. But there was some discrepancies, right? And the guidance, the profit, the forecast, everything was kind of like up in the air. It was a little soft. So when things aren't strong off a report, it kind of stirs up fear. And as you can see, what happens here, fear pushes price much lower, further, quicker than a lot of people expect. Now, when you're looking at obviously pre-market action, you want to see obviously how things start out right at the gate. You want to see how they operate after that 8 a.m. mark. When the boys step in, there's different times throughout the pre-market session. It's going to kind of give you what's going on. So these guys, print its lows and then obviously bounced off the lows going into the 9:30 bell. It definitely caught our attention after the 8 a.m. We actually ended up putting our trade ideas out pre-market, and pretty much everything that we were talking about did exactly the opposite. So our continuations for our trade ideas just were null and void pretty deep into pre-market. So we scrapped all those ideas. TDC caught our scan, so we started looking into it, and it started giving us some nice indication that we may have some deeper selling. And obviously, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see where price is headed, right? You see where the demand is, and 9 times out of 10. Sometimes takes a little longer to get there, but it will reach there sooner or later, and it did just that. So going into the session, we were waiting for our levels to get tagged. We obviously have a couple go-to setups that we look for, and if obviously the price action gives us what we're looking for, we'll put on some risk and do what we expect it to do. Obviously, always protecting our downside. So let's get into how we trade this thing, why we trade this thing, where we trade this thing. It was really textbook, one of our textbook setups that we teach everybody here, and you guys know about this. We're gonna get right into it right now. But let's get down to business, guys. Let's talk details.